Namaste. It gives me great pleasure to welcome to Australian Hindu media, Mr. R Rajagopalan. Mr. Rajagopalan is a veteran Indian journalist who has been based in New Delhi for the past 40 years. He is a popular face on Indian TV channels where he regularly provides news stories, political analysis, and participates in debates. Rajagopalanji is currently the political editor of the Telugu daily Varta. He is multilingual, reporting in English, Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu, and he knows Sanskrit as well. He has particular expertise in reporting on Indian current affairs, political developments, Indian Parliament, the President's office, the Prime Minister's office, as well as state politics. He has been accredited in the category of long and distinguished journalist of the Parliament of India. This is a rare decoration provided only to journalists who have reported from Parliament for more than 40 years. He has interviewed and traveled with numerous Indian leaders, including presidents, vice presidents, and prime ministers. He is currently in Sydney on a personal visit. Rajagopalanji, namaskar, and welcome to Sydney.
Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar.
I want to start with an issue that's in the news currently. On Friday, Shiv Sena leader Sudhir Suri was shot dead in Amritsar, Punjab. Now, the Shiv Sena in Punjab is different from that in Maharashtra. Is that right?
Before I start my narration and answer your question, my namaskarams to you, all your viewers, to Mr. Amendra Singh and to Sachin, and all to the viewers of this YouTube channel. I'm happy that you have given me a very nice introduction. I wish you all the greetings from India. I give my regards to you all. Now I start to answer the question, Mr. Amendra Singh. The thing is, Shiv Sena in Mumbai has a lot of branches all over India. So Mr. Suri is a part of Uddhav Thackeray camp, and he branded himself as a Shiv Sainik. His loss is a great, to the family and also to Punjab Hindu politics. The reason being, he was targeted by Khalistanis. The person who has, killed him is being rewarded with 10 lakhs by Khalistani movement from Canada, Australia, UK, and USA. Very, very sad commentary on Indian politics. Apart from that, Mr. Suri was a very virulent Hindu supporter, and he was a major, attraction for Hindus among, Chandigarh and other places. He has been in Punjab for several years. His son is also under threat today. What I heard, I spoke to a senior leader of Shiv Sena in Mumbai and also in Punjab. I heard that, his son is also under threat, Mahesh Suri. So I have also talked to the Times Now editor during our conversation. My understanding from India is that it is a targeted killing. They want to eliminate Mr. Sanjay Suri. Mr. Suri was a very able Hindu leader. Things are not that good with Punjab government, Mr. Amendra Singh. Khalistanis have started to show their head. That is why former Chief Minister of Punjab, Captain Amarinder Singh, has issued a statement today that Khalistani forces are coming, 1980 feelings are coming back to Punjab. So with that backdrop, my concluding remark on Mr. Suri's assassination is, it is a gruesome murder, intentionally killed. Wantonly they wanted to eliminate him. They eliminated him. Now the family is under target. The sad part of it, the Chief Minister, Bhagwat Man Singh, is yet to react to that. Bhagwat Man Singh is camping in Gujarat for Aam Aadmi Party. From the government-wise, as you very nicely introduced me, thanks for that. I have covered Parliament, Mr. Singh. During my experience, I would say the regional party, Aam Aadmi Party, which has got a very massive victory from Punjab, they failed to deliver goods. In 6 months of their election, now they are running 6th or 7th month, they failed their promises. Drones are coming across from Pakistan, from various parts of Pakistan, Karachi, Lahore, and other places. Punjab has become a drug addict. Youngsters have become totally drug addict. And I am sorry to say, 65 to 70% of the Punjab students are under the influence of drugs. Very sorry. The drones supply drugs at 16 to 17 border districts of Punjab. We cannot do anything because the drone system, which was introduced 2-3 years ago, suddenly comes up and drops some packet and it leaves. And through telephone, they convey that there's the particular time, 10:30, 10:45, you will get a drone at Ambala, at Kapurthala, at Patiala, like that. So these boys go and then take and enjoy it. There is no police verification, there is nothing, there is no visa needed. So drone comes there straight and drops it and it goes off. Thereby the terrorism is on the full scale in Punjab. I am sorry to state that. And Hindus are the main target. Thanks to Akali Dal, somewhere the protection was given to Hindus by Akalis. Now Akalis have also joined the Khalistani demand. Thereby, the Aam Aadmi Party, which is getting funds also from, that is allegedly said in many government records, there were raids at Aam Aadmi Party leaders' houses in Punjab. They get to know that the money comes from Pakistan, Canada, even Australia. During the farmers' agitation, Australian Gurudwaras have supported with $1 lakh. Some 10 people have come from Australia to India to join the protest. So the movement is there. Their main target is Hindus.
You said this funding from Australia and an Australian Gurdwara in particular. Do we have any further information about that particular issue?
We will dig it out. I have some evidences also supplied by the government, which was not placed in the parliament till such time that we will refrain from taking that, once that parliament is given, November 22nd, the parliament is meeting in India. If they place the record, I will definitely share it with you. But as of now, I have confidential information. My sources confirm that. And even when I cross-checked it in Australia, in Sydney, I came to know that, yes, there were exchange of money during farmers' agitation, during CA agitation, during Shaheen Bagh agitation. These Khalistani elements sneak into India. And if you remember, Mr. Singh, near the Red Fort, what a mayhem they created. How many Sardarjis have gone up to the Red Fort and hoisted a flag also, which is, thanks to Mr. Arvind Kejwal's Aam Aadmi Party's help, they could do it.
Yes. The next question I want to go to is relating to the news portal, The Wire. The Wire has been in the news recently in a controversy involving Facebook owners Meta and the BJP's Amit Malia. Could you tell us in summary what this controversy is all about?
Yes. The Wire is a website. They have social media, Facebook and Twitter handle. They run a very nice, web portal. It is instituted 5-6 years ago with a, 2 Tamilians, 2 South Indians, M.K. Venu and Siddharth Vardarajan founded that. And the main reason is, forming is to create an atmosphere anti-Narendra Modi, anti-Hindu, anti-India propaganda. That is the main cause of their launching the web portal. They succeeded in it. There are 5-6 controversies surrounding the Wire, much before the Meta and Facebook controversy arose. They also indulged in Amit Shah's son being tarnished by, the wire. The Supreme Court, they went to Supreme Court, they apologized it. In the, rocket launch of PSLV from Sriharikota in southern part of India, they raised some objection to that. Even Pegasus, the Israeli software which can, snoop into your private telephones like that, they issued a statement and they went to town on that. Even Parliament was rocked, Indian Parliament, thanks to Rahul Gandhi taking it up without understanding what the main issues were. But later the Pegasus Supreme Court, they said there's nothing in that, and they persons were asked to submit the telephone. Even Siddharth Varadarajan, M.K. Venu did not supply the their mobile phones to the expert committee constituted by the Supreme Court. So there are 5-6 controversies they raised it during this 6-7 years. The latest one is about Amit Malviya. Amit Malviya is a BJP IT cell in charge in Delhi. And according to the Wire, October 6th, they ran a story saying that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, social media, the handling of certain anti-opposition parties, especially projecting BJP in a very better light. These are all certain software, the Facebook and also Instagram, they given it to Mr. Amit Malviya, Tech Fog. That's an application where from you can appoint anyone as your sole operator, administrator, to do anything which is favorable to BJP, which is anti-Congress, anti-opposition. And it all, whichever story you run, it will go in favor of BJP. That type of story, they have an unverified story, they published it. The second day when the Times Now, a very popular television channel, when they confronted Siddharth Varadarajan, he said, hell with you, I can give you the protection. I can give you the proof like that. There is Devesh Kumar, there is a journalist who contacted Facebook and they exchanged information through emails, and Facebook later denied it. So October 23rd, they withdrawn the story, Mr. Singh. Totally, they dropped the story. Thereby, Amit Malviya said, I will sue you. You have taken my name and I will put a criminal case. Once that Facebook denied it last month, immediately Amit Malviya went to government agencies, Delhi police, and also he filed a civil case, he filed a criminal case in the lower courts in India. And that is why now, caught in between the two stools, the Wire is like, in a tight spot. Which way they want to get out, we don't know. The editor of the Wire is Siddharth Varadarajan. He is a US citizen. He is having a OCI card and he is editing that magazine, web magazine from Delhi. Now there are cases filed against him in USA also. The Facebook and the Twitter, Instagram in San Francisco, they are going to sue him for 400 crores of Indian rupees damage suit. Being an American, he can get caught very immediately because the American law system is maximum 180 days you have to dispose of the case, unlike in India. In India, it takes 10 years, 20 years, 30 years like that. So coming back to the point, the Wire is anti-Narendra Modi, anti-Hindu, anti-BJP platform where they all left leaning correspondence. They write articles, they instigate the Hindu youngsters. So they are doing their negative campaign. They caught in a very red-handed manner. The court also is going to issue notice. The Delhi police has summoned Mr. Siddharth Varadarajan and M.K. Venu to the police station. Based on that main story, Mr. Singh, Washington Post carried a story written by Rana Ayub, and Barka Dutt wrote a story. New York Times wrote a story. Now what will they do? Can they withdraw that? Can the Delhi police go against the Washington Post and New York Times? No, they can't, because it's a source material. So it has an international ramification. The Delhi police is inquiring into it. Delhi police raided the residences of the editors. They have taken gadgets, they've taken the electronic equipments. Now the inquiry is in progress. I am sure by another 10 days, things will come out openly.
And is it the case that this entire story was based on false and fabricated evidence?
Yes, totally false, totally fabricated, with the aim to tarnish the image of BJP, with the aim of tarnishing Amit Malviya and also Narendra Modi. Simple as that. It's a concocted story, Mr. Amarendra Singh. It's a concocted story. You spin a story. Suppose if I write something against you sitting in India and you write, you are in Australia, how can I do that? It's infringing on your fundamental rights, So
Yes.
Mr. Siddharth Varadarajan ventured on it and he caught red-handed. Now the police is definitely going to arrest him very soon. Once he is arrested, the left urban Naxals, they will raise hue and cry on that. Things are not that good as far as the media is concerned in India,
Yeah.
Mr. Amarendra Singh.
And this MK Venue, is he the same person who was in the Radia tapes?
Yes. Same person. And he has Australian connection also. His family lives in Australia. And he was in Australia during this crisis. That is what I heard. I have to cross-check it. He is my dearest friend, no doubt. But we fallen out because he took a different path. I took a right way. He took a left way. He is a very celebrated journalist. He was anchoring many shows in state-owned television, Doordarshan. And he was doing very well. Suddenly this happened. And now the Delhi police has also taken the hard disk and software and hardware of that laptop and computer. They found, interestingly, 35,000 SMS were exchanged between him and adversaries. And there are list of donors in which you will be surprised. There are many politicians donated to launch the website called The Wire. International fundings were there. So these things will be coming. The Pandora's box will be opened very soon.
Yes, thank you. Now, the next question I want to go to is the Citizenship Amendment Act that was passed by India's Parliament on the 11th of December 2019. Why was this act promulgated?
The reason being, the citizens of the overseas citizens of India, like Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, they were not getting proper citizenship in their respective countries. They were all Hindus, and the government of India opened up a channel. If you want to migrate to India, we are ready to give you a citizenship. And you renounce your citizen, because they did not get a citizenship either in Pakistan or Afghanistan or in Bangladesh. If you are an Indian origin, Punjab and Bihar, Jammu Kashmir, Haryana, there are a lot of Indian citizens not having a citizenship in the other country, and they are citizenless citizens. What do you know? They don't have passport. We have to help them with that good intention, and especially Mr. Amarendra Singh. I know that in Jammu Kashmir, the Valmiki community, which is a very scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, downtrodden people, were all without legal rights, without the So introducing the CAA was a major step of Mr. Narendra Modi's government. Since it is in the Supreme Court, the case is under progress. We need not speak more on that because it will become subsidies. That is why we will resist like that. It was during West Bengal election, the Bangladeshis in Bangladesh, Mata community is there. They want to come back in large numbers. Mamata Banerjee did not help them. So the Citizenship Amendment Act was helpful to them. Now the rules and regulations are being formulated. It is being circulated. Once the Supreme Court takes a final call, that is by mid of 2023, the act will be started to implement. It will be implemented.
So what is the holdup in the Supreme Court? At what stage are the proceedings at in the Supreme Court?
There are counter arguments taking place. There are for and against arguments. The government argued that the act is a must, but again, I'm telling you, the wire type of NRAM type of editors, they all intervened in that petition. They put a interlocutory petition and they want to ensure that the CAA is nullified. The parliament acted and enacted a law. How can Supreme Court reject that? So this is a very trickish question. It is in the advanced stage. Another 6 months, the judgment will be out. It's a constitutional bench. Therefore, we cannot comment on that. We will be liable for any legal actions. Therefore, we leave it rest, Mr. Singh.
Thank you. Now, related to CAA, I want to speak about Hindu refugees from Pakistan. How many are there currently, Pakistani Hindu refugees in India?
In India, it must be around 2.5 lakh like that. And they have been given shelter by Mr. Amit Shah and Union Home Ministry. There are more in Pakistan, in Lahore, in Karachi, in Rawalpindi. They have to apply for Indian migration. Will Pakistan agree to that? We have to wait and watch. There are Hindus converted as Christians in Pakistan also. There are Hindus converted into Muslims in Pakistan. Therefore, it's a very ticklish burning issue in Pakistan. That is the reason why Mr. Amit Shah brought this ordinance and then enacted a law in the parliament. And it was a very heated debate. I was present in the parliament during those 8 days debate. Indian parliament, I attended. There were lots of criticism for Mr. Amit Shah's one, but he gave a, go by. He got it enacted with a thumping majority.
Now, in terms of the refugees that are currently in Australia, and I have some personal knowledge of this, the conditions in which they live in are quite appalling. What is stopping the state governments or even the central government from providing them some basic amenities to live in dignity?
No, they have given in some places, Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Yogi Adityanath government has given a shelter. Similarly, in Madhya Pradesh, they have given shelter. I know in Haryana also they have given shelter, but it is not coordinated properly, Mr. Ahmed Singh. The Pakistan authorities are not helping. If an individual Hindu in Karachi wants to migrate to India, they don't give permission. You will be shot at. Like Suri, they will shoot him out. So they are afraid. They are neither here nor there. It's a very ticklish migrant issue. The international community should take it up. And we have opened our doors. But the best thing is our state governments are helping. We are helping, but there are lacunae in that. The refugees in the garb of Rohingyas also, they come and join. You are going to ask me another question. We wait for
yes,
that.
let's talk about Rohingyas. So how many Rohingyas are there roughly in India?
It runs into tens of lakhs. Lot of it may be more than 35 to 40 lakhs. More than that, they are all having a card. Mamata Banerjee has given a Aadhaar card to them. Can you believe it? They come from Burma and cross border. Mamata Banerjee recognized them. They are given voters' identity, Mr. Ahmed Singh. They are giving citizenship without the center's knowledge. That is the reason these, Rohingyas and Bangladeshis are a major problem in Indian development.
So what is going to happen with these Rohingyas? Will they be given, all of them be given permanent residence or sent back? Or what is to happen with them?
They will be stateless citizens. They will be stateless citizens. You can't pack them off and go put them in a ferry or aircraft. You drop them. How many things you can do it, Every day they are coming, they are border crossing.
They're still coming, are they?
In the Rohingyas, intentionally the Burma, the Myanmar government allows them to go out. In the border states of India, they are facing immense problems. That is why Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, the Chief Minister of Assam, has also enacted a law. You have to declare your identity. And you have to get your Aadhaar card first. Mamata Banerjee can give, but Hemanta Biswa Sarma did not give it.
Yes, I want to turn next to politics briefly. There are state elections coming up soon in 2 states, as I understand it. Firstly, in Gujarat, the elections are scheduled for December. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And as I understand it, there are 3 major parties that are involved: the BJP, Congress, and the R Party.
Yes, correct.
Is that a fair summary?
Yeah, of course,
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
And
So could you tell
BJP
us-
has been in power for 27 years, Mr. Singh. Now, my reading of the situation, I have been reporting on the Indian elections, 10 Lok Sabha elections I have seen, and 40 to 50 state assembly elections I have debated with the Times Now and other popular Indian television channels. My understanding, and also the Satta Bazaar, you know what is Satta Bazaar in India?
Yes, perhaps you could explain that in English.
In English, the Satta Bazaar is tossing up. They play gamble. Suppose if Albanese is going to return to power in 2022, if they predicted it with authentic
They bet on the
information,
outcome.
and the outcome is going to be the same, then you win that toss. You get crores of rupees, lakhs of millions of dollars. It's a gamble. For example, Scott Morrison will not get 4% in particular in a state, or Perth, or in Adelaide, or Melbourne. You speculate certain things. It's a speculation. Satta Bazaar is a speculative market dealing with elections. Satta Bazaar today reported that BJP is returning to power in Gujarat with a thumping majority. There are powerful Satta Bazaar. They play into billions of rupees, not 1 or 2, Mr. Singh. It's a gamble. It's like a race, horse race. It is like a casino. It's another trade altogether. You put money. You say 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 1 lakh rupees, or tens of thousands of rupees, like that. Now,
So how many seats will the BJP get? What's your prediction?
125 to 130 they estimate.
Out of a total of?
184.
And who will come second?
The Congress is likely to come to 2 digits. That is somewhat 25 to 30, they predict Satta Bazaar. And even popular channels also predicting the return of BJP for the 7th time. That is, in 27 years, they are returning to power again. That is the speculation. The voters' mind is purely Hindutva. And the voters are, in Gujarat, the voters consider Narendra Modi as the God, walking God, the present in the human format. So therefore, they give immense respect to Mr. Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi is a God in Gujarati, for Gujaratis.
And what about Arvind Kejwal and
Arvind Kejriwal is like wire editors. He's creating nuisance only. That's all.
So you think he won't make much impact in the elections, his party?
Mr. Singh, as you introduced me, I have covered the Indian Parliament elections. During 2014, Narendra Modi crushed the Congress. He foo-fooed them. All India party like Congress could be reduced to 2 digits from 150 to suddenly they dropped to 44 in 2014. Where is Kejriwal and who is Kejriwal for Narendra Modi? I am very sure they will end up with 10 seats, MLA seats, but they are spoilers. The people's imagination of Arvind Kejriwal, they are liars. They do. That is why the Punjab youngsters have gone into a very wrong choice. That's what Amarinder Singh also says, the former chief minister. The false promises, electricity free, water free. This are all Mahalla clinic, they say. The peoples can have a dispensary at a corner of your street. These are all false promises. They could not implement it. To cap it all, what BJP has done, very interesting to your viewers, I want to share with a very interesting anecdote. December 7th, elections. December 8th or by you will know the results. And Himachal Pradesh, December 1st week, elections and results. What the BJP has done, they have put Mr. Arvind Kejwal in a tight spot. They organized, Delhi municipal elections. It is under the central government's control, that is Amit Shah's control. There were 3 municipal corporations in Delhi. They merged it and they made it as a MCD, Municipal Corporation of Delhi. That election is also being held on 7th of December. So Arvind Kejriwal is put in a tight spot, whether he goes to Delhi or Himachal Pradesh or to Gujarat. So you are cornered there. If Mr. Arvind Kejriwal loses municipal corporation, then 2024 is difficult for him. So it's a zigzag puzzle.
Now, I heard in another interview, you were saying that there was foreign money coming in, foreign organizations were involved in some states. Is that the case in Gujarat? Could you expand on that?
I will give you a very bird's eye view on that. In private conversation, I can speak it out. I don't want to commit on the video and also in our interview, because you and me are liable for any legal actions in the world community. And you have a lot of friends in Australia. I have a lot of enemies in India. So therefore, they should not make this as a cause for putting a legal case against us. Yes, what you asked me a question. Even Prime Minister Narendra Modi went on record saying that India is going to be destabilized by the funding of some superpowers. He did not mention the name, but I would like to give you a hint saying that there are countries, I said it another hangout, there are 8 to 9 countries which are detrimental to India's progress. The way in which past 8 years, Mr. Narendra Modi has made India self-reliant, Atmanirbhar Bharat. You won't believe, Mr. Singh, the international drug mafia, no, pharmaceutical mafia, drug I should not say, by mistake I said, pharmaceutical lobby, defense lobby mafia, arms dealers, technological leaders, for example, Huawei in China, they want to sell 5G to India. But at the same time, they will record our conversation. Sitting in Beijing, they can have a conversation recorded from Amritsar or Gujarat or Tamil Nadu or Kerala or Andhra Pradesh. So their main supercomputer will be in Beijing. India decided to cut that. So Huawei, which is spending 40 to 50,000 crores in a technology, they have no reason to give 10 to 1,500 crores to some political party. They will definitely give it to ensure that the BJP is not returning to power in Gujarat. That is what I explained in another hangout. That's what I'm repeating to you. But yes, if you ask me evidences, I have evidences, but at the appropriate time, government will publish that, then I will share it with you, sir.
Yes, thank you. We turn next to Himachal Pradesh. So currently, is there a BJP government in Himachal?
Yes, BJP government. Today, as we spoke today, reasonably half an hour before we started our recording, Himachal Pradesh manifesto BJP was released. They have given assurance that there will be a committee formed by the chief minister to work out the uniform civil code, and they have decided to give religious tourism a spot. As you know, Himachal Pradesh is Dev Bhumi, they call.
Yes.
Punya Bhumi, they call. So religious tourism they have popularized. They have given 12,000 crore rupees for Sakti, for implementation of women empowerment, and 900 crore rupees corpus fund for startups. Himachal Pradesh is a state where a lot of retired army men are having their houses. they settled down there because of the climatic condition. Himachal Pradesh is it's like a mini Switzerland, if you have noticed that. Horticulture is booming there, and they have given 11 commitments that 5 medical colleges, mobile clinic vans will also be provided at the hilly area. So therefore, BJP is likely to return to power in Himachal Pradesh. Results will be out on 8th of December. Polling is on 6th or 7th. They have scheduled it. Their campaign is in full swing. I would like to share with your viewers that Himachal Pradesh polling is in high swing as we speak now. In India, it is 3 o'clock. Amit Shah and Mr. J.P. Nadda are addressing public gathering.
You mentioned the Uniform Civil Code. So will the state government introduce legislation?
In Indian system, Mr. Amarinder is saying, if 8 states pass the resolution, it can become an All India Act. So Narendra Modi is waiting for 2024 elections to be over. Once he returns to power, hat-trick, 3rd time, I am very sure the state governments which has already passed this resolution, the center will enact a law. Therefore, it will become a uniform civil code in India. By 2025, you can have that law.
Thank you.
Namaskar.
Now, just finally on the issue of, you've spoken about Mr. Suri, Sudhir Suri. We hear news in Australia about Hindus being killed every week, every other day, be it Kashmir, Punjab, Bengal, Kerala. And it concerns us when it happens on a continuous basis. For example, just looking at the past few months or the past few years, the names that come to mind, Kanhaiya Lal, Umesh Kole, Harsha from Karnataka, Rupesh Pandey, Kishan Bharwad in Gujarat, Kamlesh Tiwari in UP. What steps are the state governments and the central government taking to protect Hindu lives?
Very effectively they have taken, but the narrative of anti-Hindu feelings are more in India, Mr. Singh, especially the state which I hail from, Tamil Nadu. There are a lot of Kerala killings also on Hindus. In Uttar Pradesh, there were now Mr. Yogi Adityanath controlled it. We need persons like Yogi Adityanath in every state so that bulldozer mentality is returning to power in India. But at the same time, in Kerala, when the Communist Party is holding the regime there, they intentionally create an anti-Hindu narrative. Hinduphobia is there. So what you have described is partly true, partly not that correct because it is exaggerated. Hindus are being killed. Definitely they are killed. I don't dispute that. But for the minority community which was having a flourishing time during UPA regime, now that is not so. So therefore, they are also perplexed, they are also vexed, they are also perverted. They may do that time in 2023 in a massive scale so that the 2024 Lok Sabha election narrative is changed.
Mr. Rajagopalan, thank you for spending your valuable time with us and sharing with us your vast knowledge and insights into Indian affairs. Namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar.